play for this retake. They will have at least a paranoia to try and go into this site. They also can get some recons, maybe to get some more vision. There goes a paranoia. It's going to be fat too. Does manage to connect with a few, as a few members on both ends are going to go down. A 2v3 here. TSM does have that slight advantage. Shock Dart is going to deal sizable amount of damage here, but a beautiful shot from Subroza is going to line it up there against Som. But it's 70 HP Supamen versus two members of TSM. One member is actually going to be dangerously low. It's Subroza, and he manages to nail the headshot there. Dark cover is going to give him a little bit of protection, but it's not going to be enough from the garage door as the challenge comes through, and Cutler is going to be good for it, keeping TSM in this one and giving them that first round win.
Also, and surely there's a response paranoia coming in from Superman. He's actually holding the angle. He wants to bait. Sam is making noise here, so they're all looking towards Sam, and there's a free 2K coming out of Superman for that. In fact, actually, it's Sam to get all of them. Beautiful work. Just easy bait and switch.
But still just going to be playing this one out slowly because they have Shanks on patrol with that op. Does manage to connect with another one here. He needs a big day today, and perhaps this could very well be it. Look out, though. He's anticipating the closer player to push up, but what's going to happen potentially... Oh, he had to have seen... Oh, my God. He saw that from just the fact that that gun just... It popped up for a brief moment, and then look at that camera. Oh, man, that's a camera Sean would really appreciate.
Yeah, that's really good work there from DIG on this defense, and it's not going to be too much that is really left to do after all is said and done. Yeah, so this is something that I'm really loving in the mid-round, these mid-round cams.
Snipe on one side, and then you're going to have Shanks bringing the op over towards C as well. Here comes the paranoia. Now Som's there to receive, manages to get one, and it's just very clean, these defensive holds here for Dignitas. Good rotations, they're responding very well. That prime opportunity. Paranoia goes out. Som does pick up another kill there. Drone is going to drop dephh, and now they're going to be dancing around hell, but they both managed to get the job done. Only player left alive will be Wardell inside of this little cubby here, but it's going to be the rival Opper and Shanks that will end the round, giving DIG 4 straight here on defense.
This B rotation, they will try to find their way in, but there's just so much to deal with. The paranoia will come through. And there's just so many bodies behind the site. It's so hard. Drone will be able to pick off dephh. Shanks has popped the daggers. He's going to miss that one. Drone is absolutely lethal with that Sheriff, and he's going to make it hurt, but inevitably DIG will win the round and through. Phoenix is gone. That's very important. Okay, not so pinging as opposed to tagging to keep the camera alive. But they understood that, because why else would he be standing there looking at his watch or whatever he looks at?
I always wonder that as well, you know.
Yeah, is it like a
really
app
advanced,
or something?
Yeah, really advanced app on his hand. Something along those lines. All right, well, hazed is going to go right in the back of enemy lines here, but dephh's going to be playing a very aggressive angle up front. Does manage to take out Cutler. hazed is there for the response, though, and what they're going to be a little cautious about is the fact that you have a player inside of heaven, but Shanks has been on point with all of his shots. Wardell, though, will get his revenge against Shanks. Now it leaves it into a 3v2 retake opportunity here for the defense for Dignitas. They will have that man advantage, but Wardell could neutralize that with one shot right here. He is tagged, so his options are going to be fairly limited, though. Superman pushes that one immediately. Now it's going to be up to hazed, but not going to work out, as Superman will end that approach for TSM. That's giving Dignitas another round win, hurting. They're snowballing this horribly for TSM. I did not expect this to happen on Haven. And look at this camera. I mean, he's been in this camera for so long, just waiting for the prime opportunity. The paranoia comes up. He just has to stall. Unfortunately, he dies there. Drone, he used a Hunter's Fury. They are going to block this off, waiting for the teammates to get back into the site. This is looking decent here for TSM.
The cam's still up, Alex. The cam is still up.
Yeah, they still have intel. They don't know where this cam is. They finally took it out.
That is, it was alive for way too long, though. And now they're starting to swarm the site for the retake, and it's looking rather hopeless. Cutler stuck on the site, trying to survive here.
He can't move around that.
They are managing to trade out some of these kills, but look at dephh go, able to find his way onto Subroza, and there goes a neural theft, leaving just Drone from the short position. And what can he do from this position? He is alone, and there go the peaks from POISED. Oh, now DIG know everything all the time, and it's looking rather unfair. And it looks like it could get even more unfair here, because there's Shanks' third shot. And I don't know, hazed, they're just dodging all over the place.
They're literally
there.
playing around. They're like, oh, hazed, you want to go ahead and send that dark cover deep? Go on, buddy. We really appreciate your patronage to give me some additional cover.
But, sorry to cut you off, Alex. We actually have Supamen who's about to ruin their day. They're going to rotate into the A site. Supamen's in a position to could have caught the spike there. That would have ended the round. But Spike does make it through and drone to the A site. Maybe with these forward positions, maybe, no, definitely not. Sam is going to take down both Subroza and Cutler, so the dream is over, it looks like, in this round, unless drone.
Nah.
But like, you've always got to give it to drone that he could pull something out with a pistol, but not this time.
Fold inside of this site here. Post-plant positioning for TSM. We got to look out for that. Subroza does manage to dink Superman down low. And then Wardell, maybe he's coming back into form here, gets 2 shots of his own. Ending Shanks, ending Som. Only 2 players left remaining. It's going to be POISED and dephh as they're going to try and back away out of this one. 5v1. There is just not a lot of room here for POISED to work with, although he does manage to pick up that 1 kill. It's going to be all for naught, and Dignitas, they still hold on to this lead. A sizable one, man, and I said before, respectable at this point is going to be 8-4 for TSM. The kill came through. Now it's going to be a 2v2. Both players are going to be located inside of B. They know this, so Spike now in play. As they set it down on B, they're going to just wrap around and play the angle outside of the link. Meanwhile, you have the 2 members of Dignitas creeping their way inside. Do they have anything to try and create some vision blockage for them, which is going to come in the form of that cloudburst? Wardell, though, is going to go for it, and he muzzles Shanks. Blades are out, though. Wardell can close this one out. 8-4 in the half. Can Superman be the hero that they need, though? He does manage to pick up 1 kill. Now it's just going to boil down to him versus Subroza. He knows exactly where he's going to be. He's trying to use the coverage of that ledge here to give him a little bit of an angle, but instead it is going to be Subroza who gets 3 out of that round. He tried to play the edge of the doorway just to give him a little bit more of an advantage to back away. It ends up not panning out for them. 8-4 is what TSM gets out of their attack. Now they'll be on defense. Of control here. So there's going to be that trap wire here on site. Oh, okay, interesting. So as they go into B, they're going to play that paranoia into the back just to try and hold anyone back, but they do have players on the flank, though. Som is going to be patrolling that. He's going to be the only one. 3 players are actually going to be circling out there. While that's going on, the action continues inside of B. They win that fight, so they're actually, they play Spike, and now they could just play the link. Like, they're okay. Poise continues to be a problem outside. They're going to use hot hands to deal with that. 2v3, TSM does have the advantage. Wardell gets the kill. Subroza has been on fire in these pistol rounds, and that is TSM getting a critical pistol that they needed at the start of this to get them right back into this game. Board A, and that is just such a smart play to do this. If they get this spike down on an eco, it would be awesome for them.
Yeah, I completely agree. This would be really huge, and some of these forward positions can translate into a 1 shot or 2 from those sheriffs. So Subroza in the...
He's going to get the kill.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Sam unable to protect himself there. No cover, and looks like the spike plant is looking like it might be impossible at this point, unfortunately for them. But it
exposed here, and they could just push right on in. Smokes are coming out. Subroza is going to be the one to make first contact. Does manage to see one. They know exactly where he's going to be. And Subroza, what a play out of him. Staying alive inside of this is going to continue to put some fear inside of this team. Wardell, a clean shot on the Shanks. The Shanks tried to peek around that corner here. Comes around the side. Will get himself another one. Oh! Looking for a third. Can someone please stop this man? You thought that you got C for free. You thought Wardell wasn't going to kill you. But Wardell always finds his mark. That's 4 for the lead opper here for TSM, shutting it down and giving them the lead for the first time on Haven. Them the intel that they are going to be favoring B. They'll let them take this plant, and then they'll go for the retake. Poise, though, a nice kill, is actually going to bring the res back and tip the tables in their favor. Tip the odds, I should say, in their favor, bringing back their teammates. So Som's going to be in the fold again here. And look at this. Look at Poise on the flank. Poise is wrapping all the way around here. That's why that trap wire was placed down. Shanks is looking to hold inside of the garage. Poise is wrapping around. He's already ended that one there, and he manages to pick up the kill. It's going to be a blade battle there, but Wardell manages to win that out. Now it's a 3v2. As TSM did manage to take control of site, but it's now going to be left up to hazed by himself. He has been great in this game. Is it going to be a matter of whether or not he clutches it? No, because dephh does land the headshot. And they're going to bring this one into a tied situation yet again.
We'll have to see exactly what that's going to look like. He sees the arrow. In fact, the warning shot is going to be the one that kills him. Shanks will take him down straight away, and with that, and dephh lurking towards A, it couldn't really get any worse for TSM, could it? And it looks like DIG might finally be back on the board here with these last couple rounds, unless Subroza is able to find a way to save this, but it would surely require some huge overstep from DIG, and I don't think they're going to give it to him. There's a wall on garage, there's a smoke on spawn, there's a trip on C-long, everything is accounted for as far as DIG is concerned in terms of closing the success of this round. And
they only have a few seconds remaining here. They have to make a play. They're going to do a very similar wall from what we saw in the past here. He's going to get this down. He will be able to make a res happen, but he's in no range to get anyone and pick them up. He's going to run all the way back, though. He's going all the way back around to his teammate, and he's going to have to rely on his buddy to help him out here. They've left Spike alone. They now got it. They're going to go in for this here. What's happening is they're going to wrap around the side. hazed is going to get the kill. He's got to get this one. He's got to stop him. He manages to get the kill. POISED, that's huge. Now Wardell with 1 HP. He's going to be watching this one with the op. They're playing around the box. He's not healthy to take this. But Shanks gets the kill. POISED, oh boy, and it's going to be a huge stop there as hazed manages to get it. And, you know, that was just risky business, though, to go all the way out to get that res. I understand the reasoning behind it, but that was just... whew, man, it was like they were just playing chess against one another there. Oh, yeah, he knows exactly where that TP went. Supamen is, I think he's going to be aware of that, too. That's why Subroza is going to go in for the challenge. He does manage to get the flash off, but Psalm's there for the trade right away. Wardell, Cutler, they're going to be the last two left alive here to try and bring this one back. Cutler does manage to get a kill there against Psalm. Do have dephh, who's hanging out in the back by side, but what a shot there from dephh now. He can give this team the lead. This will be huge for them, but as Wardell went for the swap with the weapon, dephh was there to pick it up, holds it down, and now they're so close from wrapping this game up on TSM's map pick of Haven.
Stuff that we haven't seen them do it at all right in the dying moments of this first map. And here comes the retake attempt.
Oh, no.
Wardell and Subroza chiming in effectively to get a kill apiece as they are marching forwards now. It doesn't look like they can be denied these forward positions. hazed picks up one as well. It's all going to fall down to Shanks, but Wardell has his number. And it's looking like we're going into a tied game. It should be 11-11 here as this retake is closed down by TSM. Very effective stuff from them. This will look like for DIG. This is going to be very unfavorable. And there it is. The Hunter's Fury will come into play from Sun. Needs to get a kill, but Cutler swings out. dephh and Supamen get a frag apiece, and it is now a 2 versus 2. After all is said and done, the spike needs to be collected, but they're still positioning here for TSM.
So they're going to get the spike. dephh is so far in a garage. hazed is going to be playing on top of wood. They know exactly where dephh is going to be still. They're both going to need to swing this together, but Psalm is not looking at the lumber. They did tag him. That was a huge kill. Now it's going to be up to Wardell in a 1v2. He's going to have the blades out. He's going to go for this one here. Does manage to pick up. No, he doesn't. He does damage, but it's not going to be enough to get the kill, and he dies. Oh, we're going match point. Dignitas.
All of the options. Oh, well, does he? Oh, he's made a play right through the cloudburst, and hazed at the same time finds a pick towards the garage, and that's going to cue Supamen to make a response. They needed something, and Supamen comes out huge with not just the kill, but the spike plant, and there's that res.
Rosa's on the flank here. He only has a stinger, but it should be enough to be able to get one kill at the very least, and POISED doesn't look. Oh, and dephh goes down at the same time. We could be looking at a drawed game here between Dignitas and TSM. Map 1 of the day here at PopFlash. Loser moves on. Winner goes into the playoffs. Psalm gets a kill, but now it's going to be boiling down to Supamen here. Can he fly in the moment where they need him to? 77 HP, but he can't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to overtime. Go into the site the way he'd want to. He has no armor, barely any health. POISED with another kill. He's been just so great this game. So that was the kill on Wardell that he surely wanted to get beforehand. So he did finally find the mark. Now, though, it's going to be up to dephh here on B. Camera's out. And he hears this, too, so dephh is just playing this one slowly. Subroza does manage to find one with that snipe there, but dephh, another kill. A cyber cage out, too. He hugs the corner. He's going to run right into Drone here any second. He's going to see this. He's going to go for the swing, but Drone gets the kill. 3v2 now.
This is actually very problematic. dephh going down in that position. Oh, they realize this is actually so smart. Subroza can try to delay. He might be able to get a frag for free with the curveball. Doesn't actually find the finishing blow there. That's very unfortunate, but here's the second chance, the second swing, and that swing is going to connect straight into Psalm's face as now Subroza's holding onto the rotation position, forcing them into spawn, and Drone's going to come out of the side possibly here as well, knowing that they surely have to be at least one within spawn. So really, Supamen has a huge job to do coming from the A-long position.
Superman's going to be in sight. He's doing his clearing. He's going to see him. He's going to see him. He manages to get it. He's going to play star cover, and he's going to stick it. Shanks knows exactly where he's going to be. He goes inside. He tailwinds in. He's going to have the angle, but Subroza is going to desperately try and swing this one to end it. It is going to be the defenders that pick it up. Supamen, what a play from him. He gets the kill there on Drone. Drone was so worried about the player that was going to be pushing out of the defender side. He was not concerned about who would be popping around the flank. As dephh is going to be down low on the boxes right underneath, like toward that entranceway of hell. Shanks is looking for the mark here on top, and Shanks gets a big kill on Wardell. That's huge here for Dignitas. The 5v3, TSM, they have only one option for this retake. The paranoia is going to come through, but it doesn't connect with Supamen, and that's going to do it. Dignitas take game 1 versus TSM. I can't believe it. Look at the pop-off there in his brand new DIG jersey there for Psalm.
And that's something that TSM know as well, but we can see Subroza off that reposition from Hookah is going to find a few players. He's so patient, he's so calm, but he can only get one in this instance. Is it enough? It's all on hazed to find out, and Superman will take him down. Superman on the Brimstone here instead of the Omen, as we saw in the previous map.
Now, Superman on Brim is exciting because he's a very, very good Brimstone. That's actually the agent that when we first got a glimpse of him when Homeless played on Ascent. But let me just go ahead and scratch that for a moment there because Dignitas just got wiped away. I mean, yeah, it's nice to go ahead and talk good things about DIG, but when Wardell comes swinging around the corner and he just whacks them completely. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be breaking down what this comp will be or how it's affected. Wardell gets 2 kills, maybe a third. Superman, though, does lock down the kill with the Ghost as hazed has this angle held. It's going to be rather weakened off screen, and we just switched to it. Drone gets 1. He's good for 2. That just seems to be that's his brand at this point. Should be on his Twitter bio. He's like, I'm Drone, and I'm good for 2. Superman doing everything he can to just try and hold this off, maybe get another kill, but Subroza around the flank.
And DIG here, it's all on Shanks really. In terms of the firepower, he's got the ultimate here with the knives. Could have a jump and a float maybe to catch Subroza, but oh, there it is. And Shanks will nail him with that one. So 50 seconds to go, and there is a chance here for DIG now.
Yeah, there is some time, but Wardell with the angle on top of the truck here in U-Haul. We'll end that. Goodbye, Shanks. Good try. Maybe Wardell's going to look for another one. You'll get it with the Sheriff instead. 6 rounds straight for TSM. They're going to let him know all these old tricks. Now, Shanks, he has to worry about Heaven. Psalm needs to worry about Rosa here, and that is just Rosa every single time, nailing those shots. Now the pressure is going to be popping up from behind here as Wardell inside of sight will get popped by Superman. Subroza looking to give himself an angle to try and get back inside. He'll get healing as it goes, but it won't matter because POISED headshot on Subroza. They hold this one down, and despite that flank coming in and looking pretty good, Wardell with a great spot here. And then hazed pushed up ahead. So Shanks is going to make him pay for that, and Wardell drops down so Superman can profit off of that. And here comes the Hunter's Fury, clearing out anything that will be taking place over on Lamp, so no one will be in that area. They can push that completely. dephh is going to be on the other side. This is looking good for Dignitas as they try and just climb their way back into this game.
Such an interesting look as well, you know, not having a raise on bind is you know, not having any of those bombs. It's looking really difficult here right now for TSM. Drone, though, as you said, always good for 2. My name's Drone, and it seems like it will just be 2 this time as well. Shanks takes him down, and it's not that much that Color's left here with as he approaches from Heaven, but there's really the ability for every angle to be covered at this point. All the info is there for DIG. They've got the cam in bathrooms, they've got the trip up on the short position, on the flank position, so there's really no way for Color to get onto the spike and deny the exits as well. So
it looks like they're prepping a wall. No, they weren't. Okay, I thought that they were actually going to be prepping a wall. Neurotheft is out now. Here comes the orbital strike. Wardell has to tailwind out of there. So hazed is going to be joining Cutler in the back by elbow. I think they may have heard that. So the wall now is going to break off this action, and they're also going to get the coverage there from that smoke. In the backfield, though, it's Drone. He does deal some damage. Spike had not gone down quite yet. That wall is going to be weakened as Cutler look for him to just try and burst through there and pick off 1 or 2 players that might be unsuspecting of that movement.
Oh, no, this is looking very scary. Oh, Wardell is so close to connecting some of these shots. And now hazed will go down as well towards elbow. All the ground is being lost here, and systematically, one by one, they'll all fall. And that was a nice little set piece coming out from DIG. Again, you know, throwing out something very different, a really early timing, hitting a set piece on the B site with the Sage as well to basically run similar shenanigans, but just minus the orbital strike.
Shanks
and Wardell
first, maybe.
Wardell's going to do everything here. Great pick from Wardell. Escapes, drops the smoke, and Subroza's holding down Hookah. It all comes down to Wardell and Subroza, but they're extremely good at this game, Alex, so they might just be able to make this happen. Wardell's still alive, still kicking, still dodging, still delaying, and surely the rotation's going to come in soon.
Yeah, that wall actually worked out very well for Wardell because he was just able to play that corner, and if you're going to try and challenge him, he's going to win that fight every single time. This round is basically going to be null for Dignitas. The back on defender side, and joining them in a little bit will be Drone here. Subroza is going to be the first one to go in for the engagement, or at least I thought so, as Wardell was going to be the one to find the connection first. Now though, Wardell with knives out can actually play spoiler here for Dignitas, but some more kills are starting to come through as Wardell and Drone, they managed to secure themselves a few kills. Now the swing is out. Wardell gets 4 out of that one, and they still had one more teammate alive for the trade. That is going to be very clean and very, very well done by TSM on the retake. Within, I think, like one of his Hunter's Fury, and Poise is at 1 for the res. Now we'll actually get the res here. Subroza's going to push this one aggressively, get control of that. Spike is down. dephh and supamen are going to have to make some magic happen here within Hookah. I just don't really see a world where that will be possible, given that all these angles are covered. They have the spike. They know where supamen is now. Only player alive is dephh. And while he is a phenomenal player, you're asking a lot for him to try and clutch up this 1v5. He's just looking to stay alive as long as he can. Flawless for TSM as they close out the half. Be aware of this.
I like the U-Haul setup here. It's a very safe way to play just 2 players on the side, and they know what's coming, the rotation, man. But the dodging there from Wardell was stunning as he takes down supamen, leaving a very dire situation for the remainder of DIG as Poise looks over and only sees, well, nothing. All the line of sight has been obscured, but Shanks, he can still maybe, especially with that kill, do something here for DIG as he creates opportunity and distraction that should allow Poise to get out as well. With that Ghost, very important at these ranges especially.
They saw him.
It's a real chance here, Alex.
Yeah, they saw him actually drop down. The paranoia is going to be pretty big for them. Slow Orb on the opposite side, too. Oh, and they're not going to expect him to be pushing to Slow Orb here. You would not actually think that because he was so deep inside. Now he's going to wrap around, get this first kill. It's going to be a 1v2, though. Quite the effort that he's going to have to make here, Shanks, the new pickup for Dignitas, as he runs right into Wardell. This is actually going to be pretty winnable here. Tries to tag it, but he's anticipating the push from the showers. The thing is, though, Drone is going to be right behind him, and he's going to bail out of this one. There's no way that he wins out on this battle, and Drone will actually take the death. Both players would take the death because you'd rather get the ult point there instead. But they don't have the numbers to do it. They also don't have anything to work for them on the entry here. Subroza, he's going to use that run it back. They have to charge this. They have to charge this, and they have to kill him instantly here. But Subroza's going to get one. He gets 2. Oh, no, and they knew they needed to push that. But Subroza manages to do this. While this is going on, though, dephh, he gets onto the spike. Oh, my God, no, he can't do it. It's match point for TSM, but dephh was so close. Just hoping that that distraction was simply going to be enough.
Realizes he is here at the right click, though. If he's able to reset afterwards, oh no, Subroza annihilates him, and with that, maybe they have annihilated the best chance for them to come back in this round. Supamen still something to say about it with that Bulldog from heaven, but TSM right now, they have so much position. Oh my God, back-to-back rounds, run it back.
That's so impressive, man. But the spike is going to go down. TSM, they have the advantage. It's only going to be Sam, the last player left alive. He's looking all over the place. Chicken with his head cut off. And that is going to be Dignitas taking the game here. And what a match this has been so far for TSM versus DIG. We're going to be going to a game 3. It's completely, there's a drone is going to take him away, but that does give him some information, and they will be able to drop back to one another. While that push happens, Wardell, he's going to tag one and get a kill. But he has to be careful here. He swaps that out, not able to secure that one against dephh. That was a big kill that dephh needed to secure. That is going to give him some intel, and now they can play this one safely.
TSM knows it's going to be an A hit at this point. It's just a question of where. Is it cat or is it a main? And there it is, a shorty up close and personal from Drone, able to pick up one as they find out that indeed it is going to be this A hit. Shanks with a double on the entry, and that will be the spike planted. But now that there's a 2v3 retake, 1-3-2, if the action's even too fast to call, there's no respite from the action here as they go toe-to-toe with these pistols. hazed is really in a troublesome position, able to cut off one of the angles there with the dark cover, trying to isolate these 1v1s. He has to try to get into the minds of his opponents here? Will they just push this smoke? He's waiting for it. He knows that this could be a play. And
oh, what a shot!
He's so smart. Can he finish it off here? One more player to go, but hazed, he can't complete the clutch. It was a great effort, and POISED will lock it down. On position, you don't have tree control, you don't have a main control at this point, although Cypher is close enough there. It's very difficult, but here's Shanks with the right click, ready to go, but supamen will be able to save his position, and he doesn't actually give anything away at this point. He might be able to play through the smoke into tree, so now this is the post-plant positioning you want, and DIG will hold on, it would appear. And I think that's this is a really great result, given how telegraphed this round has been. And they've got to be careful not to lose too much on the exits as they try to hunt down Drone and Wardell, but they will get rid of both of those guns. And I think Alex, when they reset, they got the Cypher going towards B main. It seemed like TSM just read that. They're like, we aren't believing this at all. It's Cypher. This is definitely a lurk. Paranoia into the tree position. Put the cages up.
Oh, he's doing this to just draw the attention. That's exactly what he's doing here. Now, they're okay with this, but Subroza, while that's going on, does manage to get the kill. So with the kill on supamen and Subroza, this now fake out that was happening was almost as if, like Dignitas, they were faking themselves out in this instance with that play, and that ends up being a flawless round for TSM. I think DIG were okay with that. They're okay with them knowing that, because if you go to the tape, Subroza does this pretty much all the time here. So the trade comes through. 3 players are going to be tackling on that site. Wardell's going to be playing the corner. He gives himself some coverage. Beautiful shot from Cutler as he was by the steps there. Wardell will be prepared for any of the players that come out of main. Good try, Shanks. Try again next time. Although supamen does manage to get a kill, he's going to land right in front of Wardell. And now TSM are starting to come right back into this one here. And
in a similar position, they need to reset back and take a main control again. And they need to play that map control game.
Hunter's Fury actually is going to start things off, and then Subroza gets aggressive. So he waits for the Hunter's Fury to reactivate for the second shot, gets through it. Yeah, and Subroza's aware of this. I don't know if he's going to want to take this corner quite like this, but if they get a kill, they actually can get a res off, which would be nice. Oh, they're not. So that's basically going to be the round. I was always going to be the round there, but you have to wonder, like, if they were able to get a kill, they could eco-res. That hurts too.
Subroza's here to delay, to get kills. And there is the fake with the, oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh my God! What a play! Subroza, though, is not able to follow up. Shanks does manage to get the kill, but waiting in the wings is going to be Wardell. He does not nail the shot, though. They do manage to get onto A. That play was unbelievable, but they are still going to be down here 2v4 as Shanks, he's trying to be the difference maker in this one. He's got 23 HP. The problem here, though, is that Wardell's going to have the beat on him. Does manage to get one shot, and then hazed is there for the headshot, ending that one. But boy, oh boy, what a play that was. I mean, the teleport stopped instantly there by Cutler. They have so many ops just watching these different angles, and they've always been punished in this spot. Finally, though, POISED, he's going to get that kill from on top of the wall as he drops down. A different look here as they've been going A quite a bit. They now force their way into the B site. They can get that spike down, and they can manage to pick up a round win here, of course, if Subroza and Wardell have anything to say about it.
Yeah, there's so much to say about Subroza, but we'll go into that in a moment as we see if he is able to make this retake a reality. No flashes available, burned all of those and trying to take a main control, but Wardell just dashing forwards there, able to right-click onto POISED. So that's still the B main player, and that's a huge win early on here in this retake. And Subroza can't do any wrong here as he pushes forward. Sam, though, able to take him down finally up to Wardell against 2 players with the daggers out. Headshot found. Wardell is traded, though, by supamen. That got a little bit scary for DIG, especially considering how many advantages they have. Entrance, can their set piece do the damage that is needed? POISED needs to really win this fight, dancing with Cutler on the bomb site as supamen to trade him around the corner, though, and it looks like DIG should have an in on this one, but hazed almost gets 2 there to make life a little bit difficult.
Now Subroza, he's going to try and bring this one back in their favor, but POISED use that res to bring Sam back into the action. They're now going to be scattered around B here, but Subroza alive, that will be a problem. He has a blaze wall, but no one will actually be able to deal with that. He won't really even need to use it if he doesn't want to, mostly because of the fact that they're all going to be stacked away inside of B. They also do have the drone, so they know exactly where he's going to be located. What a play from Sam. He shot him through the wall, leaving Drone just to be the only player left alive. He knows one's going to be located by the boathouse, and the rest of them are going to be scattered around here on site. Drone maybe trying to play a little bit of stall, get them to invest some money, die a bit here on the exit. As he's running away, they're going to be going right into one another, and he's going to make this expensive for Dignitas, as they will bail out of this, and they will get out of dodge in time, though. POISED dies, but that's okay, though. They get the round win.
Attempts, but Of course, Wardell's alive. He's got an operator in hand, so he can never count him out as he looks to see the first, well, who will be the first engager. And there is some information. All they're tagged by the recon dart, and that's certainly a problem. Wardell will try to back away here, not before taking down Shanks, and maybe now he likes his chances after that one. 2 players left, dropping into the side. Oh no! So insane!
Oh no!
Wardell.
Oh my God!
How on earth has he done that? And he's got
What?
plenty of times for the defuse. It is pedestrian here for Wardell. Business as usual as he clutches out a 1v3. That doesn't make any sense, Alex.
No, it doesn't. It makes no sense.
What are they going to do here? They have forward positioning. So POISED is going to make the noise here. So Wardell has to look up there every so often. But will he peek it? That's a question, and that's the question. Might be waiting for some distraction from a teammate before he tries to swing that angle. And there's Wardell once again, back at it with the operator. The man cannot be stopped here. He makes it look far too easy, but eventually he will get taken down.
At some point, man, the clowning needs to stop, but they do try to delay this. A nice Hunter's Fury there for Drone. Doesn't get any connections. They will freely be able to get the spike down with time. Plenty of time remaining now. Superman's going to go for a cheeky play here with the teleport. Where does he go? He's going to get information. He's got all the info. He knows exactly where both... Well, he knows where Subroza is, but Drone was actually hiding in the corner. So they don't know that both of them are going to be located, and they did not get the tag with the recon. But this shot with recon should give them the idea of where they're located. As Sam tries to push up on this right side here, does locate Subroza, but Rosa with the better gun is able to win that one out. Both players are going to be hanging out in the back. This blaze wall now can actually be the advantage as he looks to get better positioning inside. Time is going to be ticking. He tries to heal a little bit, but he doesn't get much out of that one. They're going to be in the back. They don't care if they die out of this one. They just care that they do not give them the win. And 7-5, Dignitas will go with the lead into the half, but geez, TSM did not make that easy. Now, we'll find out. That'll be tomorrow. But for right now, let's live in the moment here as POISED is going to be trying to answer back for some players that are going to try and challenge here on long. You also have Supamen, who does not stay alive long enough, but does a decent amount of damage, though. Paranoia is going to connect here. And that actually creates just a whole lot of commotion, leaving Cutler alone. Dignitas, a big pistol win here. I think that's the win that they probably would have wanted to get after that Wardell clutch, so they're okay with that one. Now it's up to see what Dignitas can do in a 3v3 as Shanks waiting in the wings for this Cloudburst to dissipate. Did eliminate that cam, so Cypher, your thought is either one player is going to be in wine or the other one's going to be located on the opposite side here, but it doesn't really matter as he knows that Wardell is going to be on the right. And Wardell, yeah, you tried to pull that one off, but it ain't going to work out for you, unfortunately, there, Shanks. And TSM do manage to get that win. A big one for them that they desperately need.
A couple of showers here from Dig, looking for kills here. Wardell able to pick off dephh. Doesn't get traded, and there's that tailwind you're talking about. Really creates an untradeable kill.
Yeah, he was able to bail out of that one, and this is going to be an easy kill for Subroza. Shockingly enough, though, and very well done by POISED, but he will get tagged. Oh, what? POISED? Okay, let's relax. Let's relax. He's got res now. He also has a better gun. He has to wait out this paranoia here. He doesn't see that. No, my goodness, this is huge. Oh, but he gets the kill. Does not manage to pick up. Did he get a res off? I don't think he did. I don't think he had an opportunity to do so. But look at Superman. He's creeping in the corner. Oh, and I don't think Cutler is paying attention to this, but he's not paying attention to this angle, and he wins that fight. But now it's going to be Shanks. So Shanks is in mid.
One dagger will do it. He's only got 47 HP.
Oh,
Alex.
my goodness. And he's got a whole lot of knives to work with, but he doesn't have double updraft, so he can't get over that wall. But they're going to run into each other, and Shanks with a big kill against hazed is going to get Dignitas into double-digit territory.
Seeing so little, it looks like they're just going to rotate back to A. I think they think that Dig are all the way towards B, but Dig have made it back in time.
Superman's going to be there for the contact, does manage to get one kill, gets a second. He burns, though, and actually will get wiped up by hazed from that Spectre. Meanwhile, Wardell's looking for an angle, the paranoia. There's not a lot of time left to work with. They have to make the bait here. They have to go for the plan, of which they managed to successfully do. Oh, no! Actually, the swing. dephh gets 2 kills. Is he going to have enough time? And big kill there for dephh. 3 kills, stays alive. He was there the entire time on A side. Very safe. A group up over here on mid. Some information trying to be garnered over toward A, but you're not really going to get much out of this. The first kill comes through here. Shanks did see 1. dephh gets 2 kills. He's been lights out this series as Shanks backs away, 6 HP, and no Sage to be able to give him heals, but Sam was there for the connection. coming out of the mid-market. It's only down to Cutler, the last player left alive here. He has just nothing that he can possibly do can win this one back. If he's able to do this with a Sheriff, he has Spike in front of him, but he only has 38 HP here, people, and 30 seconds remaining. All they got to do is just play these angles and let the time be the enemy of TSM.
Yeah, you're completely right. It's such a difficult spot here for Cutler. He has a gun, but he doesn't know where his opponents are. The door's up as well, which will only serve to extend his route. He wants to take the shortest route possible, which forces him to shoot the door. Out comes the Sheriff, but out comes supamen as well. And that's it. It's going to be match point here for DIG. 12-6. TSM need a gargantuan heroic recovery, and I don't know where it's going to come from because they haven't found really any success from their defaults on this half yet.
This one.
He's going to get some action.
Some drone wars happening, but Sam is going to get some information. Only one. He knows the Silva's going to be there too. Oh, supamen is going to go down. Wardell, right? We were asking, what are they going to do? Who's going to open this map up for them? It certainly is going to be Wardell as he makes his way over toward the site. He dropped down. They heard that sound cue too, and no one else has been able to get inside of there. Hazed, though, does secure the kill against Poise. Bomb is going to be located, so Spike's outside of B main, and they're doing all this stuff without the Spike on site, and they know, Sam knows that he is going to be surrounded, but Shanks just gets himself another kill. Shanks in a 1v3 now.
He's going to have to do what Wardell did to DIG, and I don't know if he's going to be able to do it against Wardell. He needs this element of surprise. It's the only thing working in his favor, and he's actually going to back away here. But Wardell is on the angle already, so able to dash away and escape Wardell. So he should be good to survive. That res is so important, and now they just rotate all the way towards A. But again, we have to know now that the ultimate advantage is, there it is, it's coming through. The Hunter's Fury is making its way all the way to Catwalk. The damage is absolutely enormous there from Sam. And now it's a 3v3 situation. Can they get the spike down? They should be good to do so.
And they're all weak.
DIG are hot on their heels though here. They're ready to go for this. And there's the recon dart ready to go for when everybody's in position to get that info that they need for the retake.
They're all weak. Spike is down though. Watch out for the players that are going to be in the scaffolding as they're going to try and go for this challenge here. Shanks, he's looking for the angle. Sam has that Odin. Is he going to find some contact low? Dephh gets into sight. This could actually be a problem here, but TSM have spread themselves out. Subroza's still going to be hanging out by Spike. He's there the entire time. They're not going to give Shanks any angle to play around with here. The camera has actually identified where Shanks is going to be. And Sam, he has to be careful here, but Sam does manage to get one kill. Subroza, he finds himself one as well. Is this going to be it now? As Subroza, he's going to be the last man standing. He doesn't have a lot of health remaining, but Subroza, he has one more remaining! Oh no! Is it enough? He has enough time! I can't believe it! TSM are out of PopFlash. TSM are out, and Dignitas move on to the playoffs.
Let's go.
That's absolutely astounding. DIG just defying every expectation.